Dude, I'm so fucking anxious about this fucking movie.
Groovy.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Can't Kill Dill, lover of all things morbid, macabre, and horrific. If you are too, then let's be fucking friends, I guess. We got some Scream 6 news as well as some news on the It prequel streaming series for HBO Max, Welcome to Derry. So let's fucking talk about it. Speaking with ET Online this week, Jenna Ortega teases what we can expect from the upcoming 6th installment in the franchise, while also touching upon its handling of Sidney Prescott. Neve Campbell, we last heard, will not be coming back for Scream 6. I'm assuming that's still the case. Ortega tells the outlet, I feel like I can't really speak too much on that, just because it's not necessarily my character, speaking about Sidney, obviously. But I will say there's so much going on in this next one, that it's so action-heavy and so gore-heavy that I think you're gonna be distracted almost. I wonder what the fuck she means exactly by, like, distracted almost. What she's saying is fucking intriguing, though. She continues, but it's very clear, like, there's references to Sidney. Of course, there better be. You know, it's nice because there's still a protectiveness in the script, and that's something that the actors had naturally over her, because obviously we respect her, and we want the best for her. She's missed and thought of. Well, isn't that fucking nice? No, but in all seriousness, it is really nice to hear that. That's exactly what I want. Obviously, if I could have it exactly as I would want it, I would want Sidney in this movie. But at the same time, there is a part of me that's like, yo, dude, her story was pretty much wrapped up in 3. And I say pretty much, it was. Scream 4, though it is one of my favorite in the franchise, was kind of unnecessary for Sidney, but they did it. It worked for me, not for everybody, but I fucking love that movie. But I am in the camp of Scream doesn't need Sidney. Scream is bigger than just Sidney Prescott and Neve Campbell. But dude, I won't lie, when I heard that she wasn't going to be in this, it definitely felt like a fucking gut punch. Ortega had previously told ET Online that Scream 6 features probably the most aggressive and violent version of Ghostface we've ever seen, which lines up with these new comments. So yeah, that has me wondering some shit, because, you know, they're saying things like this is going to be the most aggressive Ghostface. This is going to be super action heavy. This is going to be really gore heavy. Don't fucking tease me if you're not going to come through, because, dude, a really action-heavy, gore-heavy Scream film is something that I think the franchise desperately needs. It's not really that frequent in the franchise. I mean, there's some gory shit. I mean, the first film alone opens up with some really fucking gnarly shit. I mean, if you really stop to think about it, I mean, I'm desensitized to it because I saw that shit when I was like 5. Drew fucking hanging from the tree with her fucking intestines all steaming on the fucking lawn, you know, just fucking split wide open. Like, that's fucking brutal. You know, and the films obviously kind of chilled out a little bit. 3 was like, you know, Scooby-Doo basically. You know, it is what it is. I still love it, but it was very not gory. Not that it needs gore, but it was so, obviously it was missing something. But I find it interesting because, you know, I kind of heard a lot of these similar things on Scream 5 when it was coming out. It was going to be super savage. You know, Ghostface was going to be the gnarliest in this one. I don't think that ever really came directly from the mouth of anybody involved in the film, but it was a lot of speculation, I guess. But I gotta say, still to me, I mean, if you're going to make this be the most gore-heavy, action-heavy, or the most aggressive Ghostface, I mean, then in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, this is just what Dylan thinks over here in his fucking mind bubble, is that to be the most aggressive, violent Ghostface, you gotta top Scream 4. And a lot of people are gonna say, hey, your opinion doesn't mean shit anymore. And that's fine. That's fair. You can hate Scream 4 all you want. I fucking love that movie. And say what you want about Charlie, but Charlie's fucking brutal. His Olivia kill alone is... And I'm not gonna... This isn't about Scream 4, so I'm not gonna go on a rant about Scream 4, but bro... Ghostface was so fucking angry in that movie. He was so fucking violent. He was aggressive as shit. Jill and Charlie were an awesome fucking team, in my opinion. And so if this next Ghostface is gonna fucking up the ante, he's gotta step it over Charlie Walker, okay? He's gotta be fucking brutal, or she or them, whoever the fuck Ghostface decides to be this time. Just make it fucking brutal. Like, really deliver it. Bring it fucking home, dude. Because I'm ready. This is some shit that Jenna Ortega is saying, and so if it all comes to fruition, if this is the case, if she's not talking out of her ass, then fucking sweet. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till more news starts fucking pouring out. Holy shit. And moving on to something I'm almost equally as excited for is fucking Welcome to Derry, the fucking It prequel to the 2017 fucking Stephen King's It film. We haven't heard shit for quite a while, but thankfully, Variety has some fucking goodies for us. Variety had reported back in March, the series will begin in the 1960s in the time leading up to the events of It Part 1, the 2017 film based on the Stephen King horror novel. The story is also said to include the origin of Pennywise the Clown. Variety also noted that Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschietti are back on board to produce the series. And that's fucking super. So what's the latest on that project? Well, it looks like HBO Max is definitely moving forward with Welcome to Derry, as 2 showrunners have been appointed to lead the series. Variety reports today that Jason fucks, I guess. I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Wonder Woman, Ice Age, Continental Drift. And Brad Caleb Kane, Moonhaven, Black Sails, Fringe. I'm not familiar with any of this. Will serve as co-showrunners. Variety notes HBO Max has given the show a series production commitment. So that's tight because, you know, I think this means that they're serious about it, you know, giving it a commitment, I guess. That's good. I hope they're taking it seriously because, dude, I mean, I'm just a Stephen King fucking fanboy anyhow, but that world is so special, and just the Stephen King universe as a whole is so good. And so and Pennywise and It and Derry and all that is so rich in lore and stuff. I mean, goddamn. There's so much you could do with a prequel series. So I'm fucking psyched that it's really, really happening and it's moving forward and they're taking it seriously. Thank God. The site also notes that Andy Muschietti is being eyed to direct the pilot episode. Good. So I'm sure that this prequel series is going to take a lot of liberties. You know, I know a lot of people are were really disappointed with It Chapter 2. I am not one of those people. I enjoyed it almost just as much as Chapter 1. That being said, I was disappointed with certain things that I wanted them to depict from the novel. Not, you know, not the gang down in the sewers and that whole fiasco, that little orgy. None of that. I'm glad. I like the way they did their thing. It was, you know, it worked, whatever. But I mean, there's just certain aspects of the novel that haven't really been brought to light. And I think with a series, they can really explore the more sort of extravagant, you know, plot points of Stephen King's It, and do it in a way where it doesn't really encroach upon the last 2 films, but really sort of just adds to them. And I am fucking psyched. I'm not going to talk too much about it because we don't really know a damn thing. But dude, it's exciting. You know? So, are you excited for Scream 6? Do you think it's going to be really what Jenna Ortega says? Super action heavy? Do you think this is going to be the most aggressive Ghostface we've ever gotten? The most brutal Ghostface we've ever gotten? Do you think this will be the goriest Scream film we've had thus far? And then are you excited about Welcome to Derry? I fucking am. Tell me what you think down below and we can fucking talk about it. If you like hearing my thoughts on this kind of shit and you want to hear more, go ahead and stab the like button, /subscribe, and get that bell notification. Later.